Antonio Brown is one of the best wide receivers of the 2010s and one of the best wide receivers of all time. However, his NFL career ended on different terms. But today, I am taking Antonio Brown and I am putting him back into the NFL to see if we can save his career. Antonio Brown will have 5 years to accomplish 3 of the 5 following goals. If he accomplishes 3 of those goals, his career will be a success. And if he does not, the rest of his career will be deemed a failure. AB must have 1,200 receiving yards in a single season. He must reach a 95 overall once again in Madden. He must win an Offensive Player of the Year. He must lead his NFL team back to the playoffs. And obviously, win a Super Bowl. By completing a challenge on the challenge wheel, I will then be able to spin the wheel of upgrades to upgrade Antonio Brown. But because Antonio Brown is a free agent in Madden 22, we have to get him on a team before we can do anything. So let's see which NFL team Antonio Brown is going to be going on. He's going to be going to the Arizona Cardinals with Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. And since it is his first year of this simulation, we are going to go ahead and give him a free upgrade. And this isn't going to be an Antonio Brown upgrade, but a Cardinals upgrade. We can add any player to the team that we want. So we have Antonio Brown on the Cardinals now. He's an 87 overall. And you guys have to remember this is Madden 22, not 23. So the Cardinals roster is a little different. And with the offensive line for the Cardinals not being very good, I decided to take Trent Williams from the San Francisco 49ers. And here is that Cardinals roster going into year 1. Is way better in Madden 22, honestly, than 23. You have Christian Kirk at wide receiver 3, Diop as an X factor, Kyler as an X factor. We have Trent and Rodney Hudson. So we are jumping into the first offensive drive of the year. After this is over, we are going to go ahead and we are going to skip to midseason to see how AB and the Cardinals are doing. But first play from scrimmage of the season, and Kyler Murray is going to get out of the pocket. He's going to get dropped for a pickup of 6. I believe we have Antonio Brown down to the right here in the slot, rocking the number 8. Kyler Murray running away from him, though. He was looking for the tight end. He can't connect. I think Antonio Brown is all at the bottom of the screen. You can barely see him. You got Kirk in the slot there. But he's going for AB. And the Cardinals look to be on their way to the playoffs, starting off the season 5-2, 7 games in. Antonio Brown, though, off to a slow start. I don't think he's going to be winning any awards this year or getting 1,200 yards, but you never know. The Cardinals actually barely win the division after starting 5-2. They finished 9-8. A second half collapse kind of feels like the Cardinals, actually. Since the Cardinals are going back to the playoffs, that means AB can cross off his make the playoffs goal. AB did get over 1,000 yards receiving, but with Christian Kirk and D-Hop on the same team, it's tough to get to 1,200 yards. We do jump in here for the first playoff game for Antonio Brown back in the NFL with the Cardinals. We'll check out the first drive. We'll skip to the end of the game, and Antonio Brown's making a catch first play from scrimmage. Pretty solid start, though, for year 1 in a division with the Rams, who wound up winning the Super Bowl in Madden 22. The 49ers go to the NFC Championship, and the Seahawks. For this team to go to the playoffs and win the division in year 1 is a pretty good sign. This Cowboys team is very good, though. They're 12-5, and the Cardinals find themselves in a 3rd and 9. He was looking for Rondale Moore, but it's thrown incomplete. We'll go ahead and we'll skip towards the end of this game. The Cardinals get into the red zone. Maybe we'll jump in at some point. Here we go. They're up 7-0, and again are inside the 20-yard line, 3rd and 5. Not sure who scored the touchdown for them. Not even sure if AB's on the field, actually, right now. I don't think he is. 3rd and 5. And Kyler Murray's picked off. Cardinals are able to take a 10-0 lead. Then it is 10-7, and now they're 1st and goal from the 1. Can AB score a touchdown? Is that him at the bottom of the screen? I can't see. It's kind of cut off. You got Rondale Moore at the top. I would imagine this is a run, though. And AB's not even on the field, and Kyler Murray is dropped in the backfield. I don't know what's going on. No D-Hop on the field, and no Antonio Brown. I don't know what's been going on, but it's 3rd and goal. Here comes Kyler. He can run for it. He's going to throw. Bruh. What? No idea what's happening with this team. Cowboys take the lead after a wide open touchdown that the Cardinals should have had. 21-21. We might have an overtime game. We do, but Dallas knocks out the Cardinals in year 1. Let's see if we can upgrade Antonio Brown. What is our first challenge going to be? I'm going to have to hop onto Warzone and get an elimination. Oh, this guy's getting run over. Come here. Come here. Is he not dead? Where did I just... What in the world? What? Let's see if I got a kill in the gulag. Oh, that guy's so hurt. I got an assist. Can we win the gulag? I got him. Let's go. I'm counting that as an elimination. We won the gulag. I'm almost positive I ran that first person over with the car. I don't know what happened there. But regardless, we are going to be able to give Antonio Brown any stat to a 99. So since I get a free 99 stat, I'm going to add it to one of the stats he has the lowest rating in, and that is deep, route running, so we are going to make that from an 80 to a 99. However, with Antonio Brown getting older, it's harder to make his overall go up, so he's an 86 overall. The Cardinals go from winning the division to being third place in the division in year 2. They start off 3-3. Antonio Brown, pretty similar stats to what he had last year. Christian Kirk isn't even on the team anymore, and it's Rondale Moore that is dominating the yards for this team. Antonio Brown with 381, Rondale with 547, and Diop with 457. The Cardinals surprised me actually and make it into the playoffs going 10-7, and they face the Packers in the wild card round. We all know Aaron Rodgers, anything could happen at Lambeau. And Antonio Brown winded up leading this team in receiving yards, getting over that 1,200 yard mark, which is awesome, with 1,246 yards and 6 touchdowns. With AB having 1,200 receiving yards in a single season, we can cross off that goal. We aren't going to watch this playoff game though, because we already watched the wild card game. If they get to the NFC Championship, we'll jump in.
A few moments later.
But their playoff run again ends in the wild card round, losing to the Packers 35-21. Back to the challenge wheel we go. I would really like to make Antonio Brown younger. That would really help in my opinion, getting his overall to go up easier. And we have to get the first points in an NBA online game. But Booker wide open. That was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, we got the rebound. That is super lucky. Move it around. Move it around. Kick it out. This game is so laggy. That's a perfect release, and it's in. It's a green. That is absolutely huge. I will take that. And what is our upgrade for Antonio Brown? Plus 10 to all carrying stats. So I have some bad news. Going into year 3, the other franchise I was doing, Antonio Brown retired. So we're going to have to do year 3 in a new franchise. And just so he doesn't retire before the end of 5 years, we're going to go ahead and make him 31 years of age, which isn't super young. So he's not going to have good abilities like he would if he was like 25. But now I can go ahead and add plus 10 to all of his carrying stats. So carrying, obviously 79 to 89. Vision, I am going to max out. Break tackle, we're going to go to 94. This is going to be a lot of upgrades. Trucking is going to go to 61. Stiff arm is going to go to 89. And then the last stat I'm going to do is going to be change of direction. Actually, spin move and juke move, I guess, have to be upgraded as well. So upgrade those by 10 too. So those were a lot of upgrades, and that'll make Antonio Brown a 91 overall, close to that 95. The Arizona Cardinals go 12-5 in year number 3. They play the Saints in the wild card round. Antonio Brown gets over that 1,200 yard receiving mark again with 1,244 yards and 12 touchdowns. And the Cardinals win a playoff game, beat the Saints, go to the divisional. Yes, they do. Now they played Tampa Bay and Tom Brady, beat Tom Brady, go to the NFC Championship, and we're jumping in. Get an upset on the road. Your year is over. No matter what, in year 4, we will jump into a playoff game because we haven't jumped in since year number 1, and we can't do NBA again. I already did that. So we have to go ahead and we have to spin the wheel again. I forgot to remove it. Let's go ahead and spin this one more time. What challenge are we going to get? Can we get Antonio Brown to a 95? That would be great. We have NFL trivia. So the last time I did this, I answered this first question about the Rams of the 2010 draft. That was Sam Bradford. So this time it's which was the first team to win the NFL Super Bowl? That is the Green Bay Packers. I guess I have to click this one first to get to that answer. Okay, I just have to click on the answer. It is the Green Bay Packers. We get an upgrade. And let's see what that upgrade is going to be. What can we get? Antonio Brown, any 99 stat again, or is it going to be plus 10 to all route running, which would be nice? That should help a lot. So we are going to upgrade all the route running by 10. So the short becomes 96, the medium becomes 96, and the deep, I guess, dropped from that 99 to 92. So we'll put it back up to a 99. That makes Antonio Brown a 93 overall, super close to that 95. The Cardinals are once again in the wild card round. They will face the 9-8 Lions. AB with his highest yardage total so far, almost 1,400 receiving yards with 9 touchdowns. Let's see what Antonio Brown and the Cardinals can do. We're finally back watching some gameplay after a few years. Haven't watched since game 1 of year 1 or the playoff game in year 1. I forgot. Last game we watched, I think against the Cowboys in the playoffs. Let's see if they can win this one. And we see an Antonio Brown catch, maybe an Antonio Brown touchdown. That would be nice. Look at Connor almost break that tackle, then go down for a loss. Tyler, 3rd and 9 on the run and picked off. Might be 6. Might be a pick 6. But Kyler Murray makes the tackle. What's even crazier than Antonio Brown being back in the NFL is that I didn't even know Colin Kaepernick was in this game, but he's on the Detroit Lions as their starting QB and led them to the playoffs. Colin Kaepernick might beat Antonio Brown on the Cardinals in a playoff game in the year 2022, technically, because we're playing Madden 22. What is Madden simulations, people? This is what I say. Madden says don't make any sense, but he got sacked. And we'll watch Kaepernick finish this drive because this is just astonishing to watch both of these guys back in the NFL. Have a 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. If you're the Detroit Lions right now, Kaepernick gonna get out of the pocket. He's gonna fire on the run. And that was almost caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown, but it was out of bounds. Well, let's see who takes this one. Arizona, can you win it? Or is Kaepernick going to beat you? 17-0. Oh, man. 17-7. Hold on. There's a lot of game left. 17-7 Lions. 27 Lions. Come on, Arizona. You need points. We got to jump in right here. The defense is keeping you in it. It's 2nd and 6 from the Lions' 14-yard line. I want to see Antonio Brown, at least in the NFC Championship. You cannot lose in the wild card again. This is 100% 4-down territory. No chance they're kicking 3. So they're going to let Kyler Murray run it. On the read option, Kyler Murray stiff arm, and he's in. Real quick, everyone, before we get back into the video, only about 4% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed. If you're enjoying the content you're seeing, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But let's get back into the video. Now they need to stop. And that's exactly what they don't get. But they quickly make it 23-21, and there's no time left. And the Cardinals are going to lose it in the wild card round in year number 4 with Colin Kaepernick at quarterback. This is Madden 22 for you. However, a bright side to losing in the wild card is that Antonio Brown, his 4th season, has reached a 95 overall for the 3rd goal of the video. I know he has a +2 morale boost, but he is a 95 overall, and we're counting it. With Antonio Brown getting back to a 95 overall in Madden, we can cross off that goal. Final chance for Antonio Brown to make it to an NFC Championship Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl, and what are we going to need to do? We need an elimination in an Apex Legends game or his final possible upgrade. There's a guy on this floor. Oh, I stink. Oh, but I'm better now. Come on. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Got him. Let's go. We're getting an upgrade. Let's see what Antonio Brown's last upgrade is going to be of the video. He is going to get +10 to all of his speed stats. And that will max out his speed at 99. That'll make his acceleration 96. And we'll max out his agility at 99. So the Cardinals aren't going to make the playoffs. They're going 5-11. They're going home this year in year 5. So no Super Bowl for Antonio Brown. No NFC Championship game. But I'm going to jump in and get him a touchdown. Well, what I was going to say before Nick Bosa came and stripped the ball from Kyler Murray was that even though Antonio Brown did not win a Super Bowl, and did not go in the NFC Championship game. Hold on, we're going to score this touchdown. The first actual throw I get with Kyler. Touchdown Antonio Brown. He did accomplish 3 goals, so we did succeed in saving Antonio Brown's career. In Antonio Brown's final year, he has 1,286 yards, 7 touchdowns, a pretty solid stat line all 5 years for AB. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, let me know what challenge, what video do you want to see next. Peace.